Brazil, a building with a banquet room locked tight. CCTV footage captured a man in white, stepping out from the corner of the room where there was no door. He stood there looking around, then vanished the moment the security guard turned on the lights and rushed in. No trace, no reflection, as if he had never existed. This video, titled House Haunted, was uploaded on October 23, 2015. Advil walked around the room he believed to be haunted. The space remained still and silent, yet an unsettling chill began to spread through the air.
Hello? I'm gonna turn on the light. Alright? Hello? Hello? I heard something. Nothing? Is anyone there? Whoa, Jesus!
He turned the camera toward the basement once more, his nerves on edge.
I heard some noises again. Hello?
And then, in a brief flash, if you look closely, you'll see a faint figure gliding rapidly across the frame, as if someone or something was moving around in the dark where his eyes couldn't fully reach. The figure looked like a living being, quietly pacing without making a single sound, only faintly reflecting light off the nearby objects. But one thing was undeniable: something in the darkness was watching him. On December 19, 2014, Chris Ramirez uploaded a video and began speaking directly to the camera. "I need you all to be witnesses for me." He explained that people had been telling him for a while that his house was haunted, but he had brushed it off, thinking it was just silly gossip. But after reviewing this footage, he might wish he had taken those warnings more seriously.
Yeah, man, I'm recording this video because I need you guys to be my fucking witness. People told me this place is haunted, and I was like, no, it's not. It's not haunted. There ain't no such thing. And my dumb ass is, I've been hearing shit all fucking night. Man, I'm scared out of my mind. Last time I seen the little girl, she was over there behind that little dollhouse, man. You guys gotta come with me and check this shit out. I'm fucking scared as shit. You guys gotta be my witnesses. Dude. Scared out of my mind. Man. Shit. There's nothing back there. Fucking A, man. Dude, I'm scared as hell, man. Scared as shit. Holy shit.
Chris's hands trembled as he held the camera, and the next scene sent chills through viewers. He paused, slowly panning the camera, making sure not to miss anything. A small, blurry figure, its face indistinct, briefly appeared behind a tiny dollhouse on the table. The girl stared at him silently without a word. "Maybe it's just a prank. Maybe my friends are making a fake video," he said, his voice shaky. But the genuine fear in his expression made those words sound like a weak excuse, even to himself. A man believes his apartment is haunted. He begins investigating at night when the entire space is swallowed by absolute silence. Something hidden in the dark is waiting to reveal itself.
It is 3:30 in the night, and I am hearing very strange noises. The most disturbing of all is the bathroom light. It's on, and there's no one around. There's nothing. I'm going to turn it off because Anita's giving me a...
There's chaos come.
In the real deep. Look closely at the background.
There is no one left.
There it is.
But why? If the garment disappears, my mother, we never...
What the heck?
A while ago my power went out and I have been hearing very strange noises outside. I lit some candles, but I'm already scared to go out because the noises have already gotten worse. There's someone standing. There's someone standing. What do you want? His face looks pale. His face looks pale. Who are you? Please leave me alone. Leave me alone.
There's nothing.
In the footage, as the camera pans across the living room, a strange, dark figure appears at the far end of the room. It stands motionless, yet unmistakably fixated on the person recording. The atmosphere feels frozen, cold, and suffocating. The moment the light is turned on, the figure vanishes completely without a trace. But as the room falls back into darkness, it reappears. Same spot, same piercing gaze, as if it had been waiting there for a very long time.
Buka balik lah. Baru kita bincang ni. Sial tu lah, aku baru tutup tak sampai berapa minit. Kita buka balik pintu ni. Kita tengok apa yang ada kat dalam. Sial tu. Baru sampai berapa minit. Kita buka balik. Oi, siapa dalam oi? Kosong. Kosong lah.
The next footage takes place in a public restroom late at night. A security guard enters, hearing a faint rattling sound from inside. He walks slowly past each stall, opening every door one by one. Everything is empty, until the very last stall. As his hand reaches for the doorknob, preparing to open it, a pitch-black, glossy head, faceless and unmoving, peers silently from the top edge of the stall door. For exactly half a second, the guard recoils in terror, drops his flashlight, and bolts out of the room screaming. The camera keeps rolling. The stall door gently trembles as if whatever's inside is still waiting.
Another scary video.
I was woken up to scratching at my door.
In the middle of the night, Josh woke up to the sound of scratching outside of his room. Immediately, he stands up and starts recording, and as he turned his camera towards the bedroom door, suddenly the door opened by someone or something. Then a mysterious figure with two glowing eyes appears in front of him, which hides quickly. So what do you think? Was it real or fake? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Talk user Jose Maria Rios cast, who captured something scary while mountain biking.
Esto nos pasó con mis amigos cuando bajamos de la mesita. Nadie se había dado cuenta hasta que descargamos los videos.
In the video, we can see a transparent apparition of a woman while he was going down a narrow dirt track. So was it a real ghost of a woman or just a hoax? What are your thoughts? This scary TikTok video was recorded by the Rodriguez twins. In the video, we can see a frightening figure of a little girl that disappears after the light is turned on. Was it the real ghost of a girl or just a hoax? Final decision is yours.
Oh my god.
What? What happened? Did you see something?
Melbourne, Australia, and her friend Tiana were parked at McDonald's, savoring their meal, when they were suddenly startled by a frightening incident.
Hi. Oh my god, Tiana, go. Go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Tiana. It's okay, honey. Tiana. Tiana. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Amber reported that a strange woman approached her car window from behind and tried to open the passenger door multiple times. Initially startled by the woman's appearance, she mistook her for a zombie. The woman in question, though not undead, has garnered attention after Amber shared her encounter online. Residents of the Melbourne area have corroborated similar experiences, noting that the woman has been observed attempting to access vehicles, apartments, and houses. This underscores the importance of keeping doors securely locked at all times to prevent such incidents. Members of a Christian church were observing live footage from their security cameras, prompted by an intruder alarm that had just been triggered. They anticipated seeing someone on the cameras, as the alarm system had never failed them before. However, minutes passed without any sign of an intruder. As they continued to watch, hoping to catch the intruder emerging from a hiding spot, they witnessed something entirely unexpected. In a state of disbelief, the church members watch intently as one of the side doors opens on its own. It opens very slowly and stays open, as if held by an unseen force. What follows is even more perplexing. A strange, translucent figure passes through, entering the church. The door remains open until the figure exits. Then it immediately closes. The church members are convinced that something supernatural has occurred. While there is no definitive explanation for what they witnessed, they believe that a spirit or a similar entity had visited them. A man possesses a unit filled with antiquated possessions in a storage facility. The entire facility has gained notoriety for its eerie atmosphere, fueled by rumors of spectral presence. However, the contents of his unit amplify this unease. Among them is a peculiar toy monkey, reputed to hold significant monetary value. Since acquiring this artifact, unsettling phenomena have unfolded. Unexplained bangs emanate from the unit, and objects mysteriously relocate themselves. These occurrences escalated to the extent that his colleagues and the facility's staff raised concerns, even suspecting him of clandestinely residing within the unit. To disprove these allegations, he strategically placed a camera inside. The footage captured would vindicate him, revealing the truth of what unfolds in that enigmatic storage space.
But just watch the video for yourself.
The toy unexpectedly started moving on its own, causing a significant fright among the employees who witnessed it firsthand. The owner of the establishment also suspects this toy monkey might be behind other unexplained noises heard within the premises. Consequently, he promptly decided to put the doll up for sale, hoping to find a buyer willing to take it off his hands swiftly.
Kay is a TikToker who barely ever drops content, usually just tossing up random selfies. She's an active nurse inside a heavy security hospital ward. But one evening, she dropped a security tape that absolutely terrified her. The clip was logged by the medical center's CCTV rig, pointed right at a pitch-black, restricted room that was 100% vacant and locked down. Keep your eyes peeled. When we analyze this CCTV clip, the outline of this trespasser is instantly creepy. You can blatantly spot a pale, glitched out anomaly hiding behind a concrete pillar. In the shadows, it looks completely alien. The thing is ridiculously massive, rocking crazy long limbs that twitch in a highly erratic and unnatural way, making it way worse. At a specific point in the video, a glowing red beam literally flashes right from the entity. There's zero rational excuse for what that glow actually is, or how a monster with that exact build managed to breach a heavily guarded medical zone. So what do you guys think Kay actually filmed? Let me know your theories down below. Zora is a content creator on TikTok who basically just posts daily life and vacation clips, staying far away from the spooky stuff. But then, on March 11th, 2026, she uploaded a clip that totally broke her usual vibe. While walking her pup late at night with a buddy, they both spotted something incredibly sketchy down the empty avenue.
Let us watch the raw footage.
What is that? What? What the hell is that?
What's going down on that pavement is totally glitched. Way down the block, a shadowy person is visible strolling under the lamps. But exactly as Zora mentions, the anomaly looks like it's trapped in a creepy time loop. It's legitimately moving its legs, but literally going nowhere, looking exactly like a server lag in real life. Zora calls out that the silhouette is freakishly thin, making it look totally unearthly. She even swears the thing is missing its head entirely, even though our zoomed-in edits can't 100% prove it's headless, because the lighting is so trash. The absolute weirdness of that looping walk animation is more than enough to make anyone completely freeze up. Paranormal Witnesses is a UK-based TikTok channel. These dudes are definitely used to the spooky stuff. They've blown months recording terrifying encounters, typically by walking straight into pitch black, abandoned spots, hunting for hardcore proof. During this specific session, the guys are posted up in the lounge of a house that's famously known for holding a demonic entity. What their lens managed to catch while trying to talk to it is absolutely insane. Watch this.
This is a child here. Come on in, come and open and come and play. Give you full permission to open these drawers up. These cabinets. Thank you.
Thank you. Look at that on top of the cabinet.
Right on top of the cabinet there, guys.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Tom, I pushed that in lock shut. Click shut. Oh my god. Thank you.
Mods, please can we get 1 hour 35 minutes? Thank you very much.
The two ghost hunters are just chilling in dead silence, actively attempting to trigger or chat with whatever spirit is trapped in the crib. Then, completely out of nowhere, a tiny cabinet door on, the TV console just rips completely open, totally by itself. Moving with a super smooth, heavy push, we actually bumped up the video quality and zoomed right in on the hardware and the knob to verify there are zero traces of fishing line, wires, or any hidden rigs glued to the panel. There's literally zero logical or standard reason why the door got yanked open. So, is this a legit ghost or a clever fake? You make the call. Cody Aaron is an active ghost hunter who dropped an insanely creepy vlog on his page. In this specific cut, he's wandering through a massive corporate building that basically everyone swears is super cursed, running a solo graveyard shift. Inside a labyrinth of vacant desks and pitch-black corridors is already plenty terrifying, but the ridiculous amount of demonic energy Cody actually records in this one single run is completely unhinged. Watch this.
I'm just tired, you know, there's absolutely nothing here this time. I've not seen anything. It's 9:46, and usually everything happens by this time, but nothing's going on. There was way more people than what's usually here today, so I kind of guess maybe that's what it is, and I'm just gonna call it a day. I'll start again tomorrow maybe, and we'll see what. Okay, so I'm the only one here right now, and the door just closed on its own. Okay, so I'm here by myself. All of these green lights means that there's no motion, right? Look in this room. What in the world is that? That is insane. I have never seen something like this. This is directly beside me in the next room. Did you see that? It disappeared. What in the world? Let's do it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need Eric's help for this. I'm not gonna do this.
Breaking down this run, the fear factor ramps up non-stop. The very first creepy Easter egg drops right at the start, and a ton of folks completely skipped it on their first view when Cody flips the lens to his face for a microsecond, hiding deep in the shadows right past his shoulder. You can 100% spot the horrifying features of a lady. Ticks later, almost like the ghost is proving she's active, a massive door violently slams closed by itself right behind his back. Trying to secure a better angle, Cody backs off to monitor the facility's camera hub, but you literally can't hide. On one of the screens, a glowing white anomaly slowly renders. It perfectly mimics a human face, twitching aggressively in the center of the frame before totally deleting itself from the stream. But the absolute peak of the hunt is impossible to debunk. While Cody pushes further down the corridor, the dead quiet gets ripped apart by a massive, deep shriek. The vocal sounds 100% straight out of hell, barking exactly one order: leave. Realizing he's completely out of plot armor, Cody instantly aborts the session and sprints for the exit. What's your verdict here? For this next file, we've got a clip recorded in a zone where dealing with the deceased is literally the daily grind. It was posted by a TikTok creator known as Jules. Typically, Jules runs a super aesthetic page full of daily vlogs and standard makeup guides. She basically never touches horror content, with one huge exception: her actual 925. Jules is employed at a legit funeral home, and she swears that paranormal anomalies are basically just part of the job description. During this upload, she's just recording a chill, funny break with her coworker mid-shift, but the deceased apparently demand total silence.
And it makes sure that while your loved one is being presented in the visitation, we don't have any issues with anything, you know. Okay, let's go see. Because now I'm in the chapel and I'm not. Oh my God.
Did the lights go
Dude,
off
the
on
lights went off right when that happened.
You wanna go? That's fine.
It's always when we're recording. It never fails.
It's the camera.
Breaking down this tape, the vibe drops from super chill to purely terrifying instantly, while Jules and her work bestie are just casually chatting. A massive slam rings out from a room buried deep in the building. They both get completely jump scared by the random crash. You can literally read the raw panic on their faces as the temperature in the room basically plummets. They start quietly debating, trying to figure out if they should play hero and investigate, or just snatch their bags and bolt for the exit. But whatever demon is squatting in the facility decides for them, right while they are scanning the area. Massive heavy-duty bulbs out in the funeral home chapel completely shut down 100% by themselves, throwing the entire space into pitch-black darkness. And finally, as a secret bonus track, we're dropping one of the absolute scariest clips we dug up this week. Keep your eyes glued to the screen.
That's it. I'm calling the priest. Man, you.
A Canadian lady out in Alberta runs the TikTok Renana 007. Her profile is totally standard, packed with vacation clips and basic vlogs. With absolutely zero spooky uploads in her past, she clocks the graveyard shift as a physical security guard at a spot in Alberta. During one of her night sweeps, she caught something so insanely creepy down the road that she instantly whipped out her phone to film. When we work night security, 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., and spot an anomaly pushing us at midnight.
How is that? Raylan!
On the first watch, it basically just looks like some dude trespassing on the lawn. But if you zoom in, its walk animation is entirely glitched. It moves with a floating, seamless slide that totally defies normal human walking. Way worse, when you crank up the brightness on the clip, you can blatantly see this humanoid lacks a face or any skin. Instead, It looks like it's wearing a massive coat of fur. Freaked out, but needing to know the truth, she made the call to visit the zone again later, to dig a bit deeper. While scoping the perimeter from her ride, she legitimately filmed that exact same monster a second time.
We went to a back road by the same gate, seen something, and tried to back into a field we seen behind us. And yes, we are chickens.
In this follow-up clip, the dread is insane. This faceless creep isn't just patrolling the edges anymore. It is fully locked onto them inside the car. The beast starts, heavily pacing straight for their bumper, completely terrified. They slam the car into reverse to bail, but the monster aggressively tracks them directly into the headlights. They're steppy 40 steppy. Did this guard accidentally wander into a predator's turf? Let me know what you think.
A TikTok user named Jazzy has recently shared a concerning series of videos. Jazzy, who is a new mother to a baby boy, has noticed peculiar occurrences on her baby monitor. During a late-night check of the camera's live feed, she observed an unexpected visitor near her baby. A luminous sphere moved gracefully within the confines of the crib, seemingly drawing nearer to the slumbering child. Jazzy claimed to have captured this phenomenon on camera for a span of 24 minutes. However, she was unaware that subsequent nights would unfold with even more unsettling occurrences. While her son was deeply asleep, it appeared as though an unseen force abruptly pulled his legs, causing them to jolt. Fortunately, he showed no signs of awareness to this phenomenon. Nevertheless, Jazzy couldn't shake off her sense of unease. Subsequently, her camera documented a repetition of this event the next night. During slumber, an anomalous event unfolded where the baby's foot seemed to be seized and pulled towards the edge of the crib, jolting him awake. This peculiar occurrence suggested an unseen entity exerting force upon the child, instilling an eerie sensation in Jazzy upon viewing the footage. Since encountering this unsettling video, Jazzy has refrained from allowing the baby to sleep in that room. A decision perhaps wise, given the circumstances. We previously showcased the experiences of a user named Win MacPick, who has been grappling with ongoing paranormal phenomena within their residence for an extended duration. These occurrences intermittently cease for brief intervals, only to resurface later. On one particular evening, while alone at home, the disturbances abruptly resumed as the individual heard their own voice emanating from the upper floor.
I am home alone. I'm hearing my own voice upstairs. The door won't stop knocking. And there's nobody there. This door keeps banging. I thought I was hearing my voice. Nobody's there. Go away! Ooh, that was right over my shoulder. Who's, I'm giving you one chance to leave. I know what you're doing. It's not scaring me. It's not scaring anybody else. You need to leave now. Yeah, I got a feeling you're in this room, aren't you? Are you in here? this again. Okay. All right. If you're going to play these games all night, I'm not doing this. And now I hear the bathroom water on. Good grief. Get out.
The door shuts of its own accord, accompanied by the sound of his own voice echoing through the space. Moments later, a shadowy figure appears to pass by the doorway. However, upon investigation, the door reveals no presence. Thus, the question arises, is this a genuine encounter with the supernatural, or merely a meticulously orchestrated deception? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
In the jungles of the Philippines, a man records a sacred waterfall, said to be the home of a forest spirit. Atop a rock stands a thin, ghostly figure, back turned. When the man calls out, it turns and walks into the trees. Absolute silence, no footprints, no sound. But its eyes seem to carve into the soul.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Wow, sino ka po? Sino ka? Sino ka? Sino ka? Sino ba kayo? Hello? Sino yung nakakakita dito?
A video rapidly going viral on social media sparks a chilling tale from the French countryside. Beside a blazing fire deep in the forest, a group of friends gathers joyfully, their laughter echoing in the darkness as if defying the stillness of the night. But joy is fleeting. One of them suddenly freezes, eyes wide with terror, staring toward the treetops.
Pour éclairer, putain!
Shifting shadows, something is silently watching them. 0038. torch is hastily thrown toward the movement. The flickering light reveals a strange creature emerging from behind a tree trunk. Grayish skin, hollow, emotionless eyes. It crawls low to the ground, inching toward the fire as if entranced. The person holding the camera moves closer, hands trembling, heart racing. But the creature quickly slips back into the darkness, leaving behind a strange emptiness, as if it was never really there. Some compare it to extraterrestrials from movies. Others call it France's native anomaly, a silent demon breed.
I actually do feel kind of weird in pictures.
Yeah?
It's that we know what happened here, and we know the story behind it, and overall, I think it's just pretty creepy.
But the truth hangs in the air like night mist. No one can explain its presence, only that it leaves viewers deeply unsettled. In another scene, a woman wakes in the middle of the night to the sound of a wailing cry outside her window. Grabbing her phone, she shakily records the silent night. At first, only pitch-black darkness. But after adjusting the brightness, a blurry figure appears pressed against the wall, calm, pale, and unmoving. What the hell is that? It's moving! Some say it's the ghost of a young woman, dressed in a vintage gown from a bygone era.
The knocking. There it is. It just goes and goes until you tell it to stop. Can you stop, please? It's just right there. That's new. Okay. Whatever you are, you gotta go. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Are they seeking salvation or endlessly repeating a tragedy they can't move on from?
Stop. Hey, buddy. I got too much going on. You gotta cut it out. I asked you if you gotta go or you gotta go downstairs or something. Wherever you're gonna go, you gotta go. Calm down. Little buddy.
In a dining room, a glass table suddenly explodes at 4 a.m. Just before the blast, a small glowing orb flies across the screen. Some say it's a camera glitch. Others swear it's condensed spirit energy.
On April 30th, 2024, a video surfaced from a countryside hotel in Latin America, depicting an unusual occurrence. The hotel, known as Hotel Juchita Tepec, despite not being frequented by many guests, often witnesses its staff tidying up rooms that appear untouched. These rooms, upon inspection, reveal a peculiar scene of disorder without any signs of theft. This recurrent phenomenon has dispelled the notion of burglaries. However, the latest video footage presents perhaps the most perplexing incident yet. In this recording, an employee investigates a room flagged by a colleague as unoccupied, only to discover something unexpected within.
Irma me dijo que se veía una persona en la habitación 30 y le dije no, y me dice, ¿está ocupada? Le digo no, se desocupó en la mañana y no hay nadie. Yo misma fui a ventilar esa habitación y ahorita que voy pasando por acá me doy cuenta que sí es cierto, se ve como que si alguien se estuviera asomando en la ventana. Vamos a ver qué es lo que pasa, vamos a ver qué hay ahí, pero se supone que no hay nada y sigue ahí viéndose. Aquí más cerquita, sí, miren, ahí se alcanza a ver una cara, unos ojos. Vamos a ver a esa habitación. Estamos subiendo las escaleras porque desde ahí es donde estábamos viendo que se veía. Aquí ya no se ve nada, a lo mejor por el reflejo de la luz. Y vamos a ver en la habitación. Aquí está la cama, porque esta es una habitación pequeña. Aquí pues no se ve nada. Y aquí está la tele, donde estábamos, donde se supone que se veía, pero no se ve nada. No entiendo por qué se ve. ¡Ay!
As one approaches, a visage becomes visible through the window. It remains motionless, adding to the eerie atmosphere of the scene. While some observers suggest it may be a person, others argue otherwise, likening its appearance to something from a nightmare. Upon further investigation, the enigmatic figure is nowhere to be found, leaving behind a sense of unease. Suddenly, a loud noise startles the employee. The details of this incident remain elusive, leaving room for interpretation. Was it a paranormal encounter captured on camera, or is there a more rational explanation? TikTok user Vic T has recently commenced employment at a liquor store. Despite his previous skepticism regarding the paranormal, his time in the shop has prompted a change in perspective. He has begun to observe unsettling occurrences, such as unexplained banging noises and doors mysteriously opening and closing. With the frequency of these events on the rise, he has taken to documenting his experiences.
Okay guys, so I'm hearing like noises coming from this back room. Oh my goodness, bro, it's happening again. Alright, I'm gonna go and look. As you can see, nobody's back here. Nobody's behind the door. Nobody just came out behind me. Like, I'm serious.
In addition to the forceful knocking at the door, a spectral voice was heard beckoning, "Come here." As his time within the premises extended, the level of activity escalated significantly.
Alright, so look, I'm hearing this door and there's stuff going on in the back. See, man, that's the stuff I'm talking about. Like, bro, and then I see something. Yo, if there's anybody in here, you need to leave. So, if there's anybody here, go. Yeah, I don't know about this, man. I don't know. What was that, bro? Yo, anybody in here? Anybody in here? Yo, anybody in here? Bro, nah, I'm out.
Upon hearing the repeated pounding on the door, he proceeded to examine the source, only to encounter a mysterious figure. This foreboding presence swiftly revealed itself from the shadows, presenting the man with his initial glimpse of the disturbance. The face of this unsettling entity was devoid of discernible features, and upon venturing into the rear chamber, no trace of anyone was found. The more he focused on this enigmatic being, the more tumult it seemed to incite, culminating in a harrowing encounter that lingered in his memory.
Alright guys, so I'm hearing this door open and close again, and you know, I'm the only one. Bruh, what the fuck is that? Oh shit! Ow! Bro, I just got pushed, bro. Ah, my arm hurts. Oh, come on, bruh. Nobody in here? Ow, dude, I'm not doing this no more. I'm out, bro. I'm gone. I gotta go.
After catching sight of the apparition once more, he rushed towards the door, only to be repelled by an invisible force. Stumbling to the side, he promptly began to express discomfort from the pain in his arm. Upon inspection, a sizable red mark was visible on his skin, resembling a forceful grip. Summoning his courage, he ventured into the back room, yet, predictably, found it empty. In my years of exploring haunted locales, encountering a haunted liquor store is certainly unprecedented. View their security camera footage. What they witness in their backyard deeply unsettles them.
Hello guys, Aji ko pala. Ipapakita ko lang sa inyo guys kung ano yung nakuha ng CCTV namin noong 2019 pa. Ayan, October 14, 2019. So, ngayon ko lang siya binidyoan or pinakita sa inyo kasi hinanap ko talaga tong video na to, yung record ng CCTV namin noon sa bahay ng parents ko. So, ayan, ipapakita ko sa inyo guys kung ano yung nakuha ng CCTV namin. Tingnan nyo guys sa 10:29:17. Okay? Tingnan nyo dito, may lalabas dito na parang usok. Tapos mabilis siyang papunta dito. Okay, wait natin mag-17. Okay, wait lang natin 17 seconds. Ayun. Okay, back natin 17. Tingnan nyo dito. Ayun. Kita nyo? Ulitin natin. 17. Ayun, sobrang bilis niya. Tapos yung pangalawang nagpakita siya is 10:30. Ayan, tingnan nyo dito, mag-20 dyan. Tapos sa time na to, parang lumalakad na lang siya. Tingnan nyo, parang usok. Tapos, nawala siya dito. Click natin. Ayan. Diba? Sa mga hindi pa naniniwala na may mga espiritu talaga na gumagala sa bahay natin, sa labas man o loob ng bahay. So ito na, pinakita ko na. Okay, tingnan natin ulit. Sa part na to, ayan. Yan. Diba? Pangalawang yung unang nagpakita siya is 29:17. Okay. Ayan. Sobrang bilis. Yun. Diba? Kasi yung CCTV namin, hindi nakita yung aso namin dito. Grabe yung tahol niya, sabi ng parents namin. Kaya click namin sa CCTV, tapos ito nga yung nakita namin. So, ayun. So, kayo namusga guys kung totoo man yung nakuha ng CCTV namin or hindi. Okay?
The security footage depicts a faint white figure moving intermittently across their backyard, appearing and vanishing before the camera. However, upon investigating outside, the family finds no trace of anyone nearby, despite no visual or auditory signs of a presence. Curiously, their dog appears to sense something unusual. Aja speculates that this may be evidence of a ghostly presence haunting their home. What are your thoughts on this matter? Please share your thoughts in the comments down below.
Redditor Enigmas Light 209 shared that his little sister had a Dora the Explorer doll. Since the family couldn't afford to replace the batteries often, they had taken them out. One day, their mother was recording the girl playing. She was singing and laughing. In the video, just as she sang the final line of her song, the doorbell slowly turned its head. The whole family checked. It had no batteries inside. That night, their father silently threw the doll into the trash without saying a word. 2641. The final story today comes from a TikTok video posted by a man named Luan. At first, the footage appears ordinary. A man lying on his bed, seemingly just relaxing or taking a brief rest.
Quisimos grabar ahorita porque se está escuchando algo en el closet. Dios mío, ¿qué es eso? ¿Hay alguien ahí? ¿Quieres algo? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? No inventes, ¿qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? Se abrió. Espérate, cálmate. ¿Hay alguien ahí? ¿Te podemos ayudar? ¿Necesitas algo? Dinos. ¡Se asomó alguien! Alúzame. Espérate, alúzame. No hay nada, mira, no hay nada.
But then everything starts to change, and what follows is something you can't look away from. Strangely, not long after, the closet door creaks open on its own. No one is there, and that alone makes the footage all the more terrifying. A strange figure appears inside the closet, a blurry, faceless silhouette, yet its presence is unmistakable. Is home truly the safest place? With unsettling videos like this, maybe not. What we believe to be safe could very well be the hiding place of things we were never meant to understand. Becky Sim recounted that her son Ben was playing with the TV remote. At the time, she noticed something strange. Ben seemed to be talking to someone she couldn't see. She started recording a video, and then something bizarre happened. The remote in Ben's hand was suddenly yanked away, floating briefly in the air in an unexplainable way, as if an invisible force was controlling it. And then, a whisper could be heard in the video's audio. "Come play."
Just as the remote seems to be snatched from little Ben's hand.
The moment that whisper echoed, the remote appeared to vanish from Ben's hand, sending chills down the spines of many viewers. Some claimed that in that instant a small, eerie voice whispered just as the remote flew away, intensifying the sense of unease. While enjoying his vacation in Oregon, his phone buzzed. He opened it to check. At first, everything seemed perfectly normal. But just a few seconds later, at the far end of the left hallway, a blurry figure began to emerge from the darkness. Almost no facial features, just a single glowing eye like a flickering flame staring directly into the lens. He confirmed that no one was home. There were no signs of forced entry, and the front door camera hadn't recorded any movement. So then, what was that thing? How did it get inside? And more terrifyingly, how did it know there was a camera? next clip comes from a user named Shireen. She lives alone, and that night, the sound of footsteps echoed from the hallway. At first, she assumed it was from the neighboring unit, but no, the footsteps stopped right outside her bedroom door. The next day, while reviewing the video, she noticed something in the final few frames at the edge of the doorway. A small, thin figure standing with its back turned, then slowly tilting its head to look directly at the camera. Shireen swore it wasn't there when she was filming. Some viewers claimed it was the ghost of a child. But if that's true, how long had it been standing there? Chill the F out XX to Sir Spook's subreddit. The user explained, "A friend of mine, who has since passed away, recorded this right outside his house 2 weeks before he died." The video captured a ghostly figure walking slowly across a parking lot. The figure moved without making a sound, then faded into thin air. It drifted back and forth across the lot before disappearing, leaving viewers wondering, could this strange event be connected to the friend's death? Some were deeply disturbed by the footage, while others believed it was simply a terrifying coincidence. But there's no denying it looks disturbingly real. I'm going to show you the full video sent to me. A huge thank you to the person who shared this clip. It truly means a lot to me. There was no explanation, no comfort, only silence engulfing the entire room.
It comes from up there. Up there. See? It's right there. Yo, what the fuck, dude? And it just disappears. I know I see it. Did you lose it? Yo.
He turned around, eyes filled with confusion and fear, as if he couldn't believe what he had just seen. But no matter how many times he rewatched each second, he couldn't find it. It had simply vanished. Was this staged? A hoax? Someone told me they saw a child and a ghost that changed colors. What do you think? Was it a real spirit or something else? Definitely wasn't a prank, right? We were standing outside the window of a locked room when, in that very moment, a strange face appeared. It was pale, expressionless, but the eyes were pitch black, staring straight at us. Kieran, the manager, brought us to check it out, but when we arrived, the room was completely empty. The door was still locked, and the room hadn't been used in a long time.
I think you can't pass this.
Throw it higher.
Come on, to me, not no one else. To me, to you. To me! Boy, what is that?
What was that?
Can you see that there?
Oh my days, that was creepy.
Wait, what was that? I think we should go up there and have a look.
A pale man had been staring at us from the window, then slowly backed away as if fading into the darkness. Was this some kind of hoax, or was it real footage of a ghost watching us? He asked, his voice trailing off, as if losing confidence in his own words.
Brian, a TikTok user, accompanied other ghost hunters to investigate a reputedly haunted hospital.
Yeah. Por mi norte la luz, por mi sur, por mi este, por mi oeste. Ahí está. Por mi norte, por mi sur, por mi este, por mi oeste. Dios Padre, Hijo, Espíritu Santo. Dios Padre. ¿Quieres que me vaya aquí? Uy, me movieron esa silla. Sí. Entonces, ¿quieres que yo me vaya? Voy a filmar la silla porque van a decir que es hilos, ¿no? ¿Es vela? Apagaron la luz, 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 apagaron la luz.
Felipe.
Hola. Gonorrea, gonorrea. Se me puso la piel de gallina parica. Mire el gos, mire el gos. ¿Fuiste tú? ¿Alguien pasó allá? Sí, ¿cómo suena el gos? ¿Eres la misma entidad con la que yo estaba hablando ahorita? ¿No? Escucho sillas de ruedas. ¿Eres un hombre? Marica, la luz. ¡Ay! ¡Mire la luz allá, huevón! ¡Ah! Momentico. Apagaron la luz. Voy para allá. Uy, mi madre. Ay, jue puta. ¿Y eso dónde sale?
Que todo está bien, están escuchando ruidos también acá abajo.
Nada está bien. Aquí me están azotando, me están prendiendo las luces de las habitaciones y tirándome camillas.
No, Felipe, si es que si usted está completamente abandonado, como le digo, allá en esa bala no hay luz, no hay luz.
Me acaban de cerrar una puerta. Voy a entrar a la puerta que me cerraron. No. No me... Uy. ¡Jueputa! 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 Oscar.
¿Qué pasó?
Marica, había un niño, huevón.
¡Jueputa!
Oscar, había un niño, huevón.
Strange sounds and moving objects were just the beginning of a night filled with terror for Brian and his team. During the investigation, he managed to capture footage of a mysterious figure of a child, which frightened him enough to stop recording. However, a few days later,
Ahí estoy grabando. Ahí me acalambré. Ahí me acalambré. Mira. Ya me acalambré, marica. Yo ahí no daba para caminar ya, marica. Pobre guapo, no solo. Mira. Que como se ve la cadera de ella en la mano, mami. ¿Y tú la viste? Sí, claro. Ahí donde estaba, lo estaba viendo y yo estaba que me moría, marica. Y ahí no podía caminar yo. Mira, ahí está cerrando la puerta. Mira, ahí está cerrando. Después yo le dije, güey, vete para allá adentro. Mira, yo le dije, vete para allá adentro. Aquí no vengas a molestar. A ver, tú cómo abres la puerta. Y ya, Vale, el cada que me tiraba del... Y yo la verdad de cagadera.
Sí, pero acá, la puerta amaneció abierta.
Todo eso estaba abierto en la mañana. Yo cerré, salí embadado.
this time, a security camera recorded something unusual. What do you think? Was it a genuine apparition captured on camera in a haunted hospital, or was it another TikTok hoax? Choose your opinion wisely.
We are revisiting a known creator for this next upload. We've previously analyzed the absolute nightmares of TikToker Willow Hunter right here, since he's been logging non-stop poltergeist drama inside his crib for literal months. But check this, a clip he just dropped on March 3rd, 2026, showcases a crazy spike in danger. The evening kicked off super chill. Willow was posted up in his bedroom, grinding some games and chilling with his cat. But the peace got instantly ruined by the noise of massive, violent crashes erupting from the downstairs kitchen, packing nothing but his smartphone. He made the call to sneak down and inspect the damage. Let's run the raw tape.
I was thinking maybe it's just Corey, but no. Corey's here sleeping next to me. And if you want to have a look as well, this is what he's fucking come to. Falling asleep, watching fucking Minecraft playthroughs. Because I can't fucking sleep and I'm just like, I need to have all my electronics on, like a fucking Xbox and a PC, in order to even like relax. It's fucking ridiculous, but that's what's going on. Let's go see what's going on downstairs. What the fuck? Right, and the fucking door's just opened itself. I don't even know if the camera fucking picked that up. Oh, for fuck's sake. I can't be fucking bothered with this. Right, if there's anything in the room with me right now, there's anything or anyone that wants to communicate, open the fucking door. Come on, open the fucking door. What the fuck? Fucking hell. Oh my god. Right, so there's something in the room. Do you want me to do a fucking Ouija board? Is that it? What the fuck? For fuck's sake. Fucking... Right, I'm just gonna fucking...
Breaking down this specific recording, the massive wave of ghost activity is instantly paralyzing. The millisecond Willow breaches the kitchen. He gets slapped with a totally glitched visual. Every last cupboard panel is hanging completely wide open, but the demon isn't done flexing. While he's recording the trashed room, focus on the solid wooden door leading to the exterior steps. It slowly and menacingly swings open 100% by itself. Instead of bailing, Willow commits a fatal error. He shuts the door and actually dares the ghost to do it again. The clapback is immediate and super violent. The precise second the door rips open a second time, a skateboard leaning on the drywall right near him gets aggressively slammed to the tiles. When a completely rattled Willow asks out loud if there's an entity chilling in the room with him, a pile of books gets violently ejected from the rack behind his head, which finally convinces him to sprint upstairs and lock himself in his room. So what's your call on this? A guy named Derek over on TikTok normally drops content about deep thoughts and predictions. He bounces between chilling in Florida and an isolated cabin way out in the Appalachian Mountains. But during a fresh trip to his woodland spot, the deep talks got replaced by heavy paranormal dread. Super late in the evening, Derek caught an insanely sketchy sound bleeding from the forest and actually got it on audio. Listen closely.
Y'all, I just walked off the porch and I came out here to check on the chickens. I just heard, first off, I heard my name. Second off, it sounded like somebody was saying, help me. Hold on.
Out in the total void, you easily hear a voice literally shouting at him, "Hey, help!" It specifically drops his name, Derek, then begs for an assist. "Can you help me?" The audio is 100% flat and dead, freaky deep, and completely missing any real human fear. People living out in the Appalachian Mountains follow a hardcore survival code. If you catch a sound in the timber, no, you didn't. If you spot an anomaly in the trees, ignore it immediately. But wait, way outside the Appalachian zone, we got a secret bonus clip to drop on you guys that is guaranteed to give you nightmares. Pay close attention.
What the fuck? Go to bed!
Haunted House is a UK TikToker. He initially launched his page to record the absolute nightmare poltergeist events that started destroying his house right after he bought a sketchy African mask. We've actually covered his clips before on the channel, but bro literally ghosted the internet for months without a peep. Now, he's finally back dropping fresh tapes of low-key, yet incredibly sinister ghost activity right in his corridor. Keep your eyes locked.
Just got back from work. Look at this, what the fuck?
just got in from work and came up here and I heard this knocking noise and I thought, whoa. Light's definitely moving. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nothing happened in this house for ages. Nothing's actually happened for a while, which is why you've not seen me post any videos. It's kind of quiet enough since... Someone's still in this house, you want to do that again? Someone's here. Open the cupboard door. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Shit! Oh my god. Like when I first heard it I thought, oh, have I left the windows open? But look, the windows are completely closed. There's no draft. Can you hear that tapping? It is, whoa, yes, whoa, 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 whoa. And like guys, just, you know, there's the, okay, I can show this, but look, I know all the fishing line conspiracy theories are in the comments on a lot of these ghost videos. There's no, I don't really know what this is proving, but look, there's no, my hand isn't getting caught in wire. There's nothing there. Can you open the door again? No, 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 right, okay, we're leaving now, we're leaving. That's enough of that.
It's the silent, tiny twitches that make this so terrifying. He's recording to basic storage cabinets when out of nowhere, one of the wooden panels starts slowly creeping open and then softly closes perfectly by itself. The interior is way too tiny to hide a real person, totally debunking the idea of a staged prank. He even steps right up to the frame for a point-blank view, and you still blatantly spot the door slowly waving. There are precisely 0 fishing lines or rigs anywhere. Whatever demon is linked to that mask is definitely active again. Danny Osnia is a TikToker out in Cancun, Mexico, who holds down a receptionist gig at a local gym. His page is mostly just workout routines and standard vlogs. 0 ghost stuff whatsoever. That all flipped on November 25th, 2025. While pulling a late shift near 10 p.m., Danny caught some insanely weird and sketchy stuff popping off all over the building. Watch this.
Ok, vuelvo a grabar. Ahorita si se dan cuenta las luces ya están apagadas. Vuelvo a grabar porque esto pasa muy... ¿Viste? O sea, mira, vamos a pensar. Son 10:35. Ahorita ya no debe de haber nadie. No voy a poner ni pausa ni nada. Ajá. Tú lo escuchaste. Yo lo escuché. Tú lo... O sea... Veamos. Esa fue una, ¿no? La otra. Tú escuchaste las subidas de escaleras. Como si corrieran. No voy a poner pausa porque la neta... me llaman loco, me dicen es el aire, me dicen son tus energías, me dicen madre y media, pero mira, no estoy loco, no estoy loco, está cerrado. Está cerrado, digo, si lo fuerzo no quiero romperlo, pero... No mames. Ay, y si se escucha la música, sí, porque yo no tengo control de la música. Llamarte. No lo escucho, lo siento, no es como... No, o sea... Mi madre. Me dicen en los comentarios, ignóralo, ¿no? Ignóralo y bueno, vamos a tratar de... de su puta madre. Ay, no, ya.
Breaking down this wild encounter, the physical poltergeist action is just nuts. Right off the bat, you hear super obvious, heavy boots sprinting up the vacant stairs, literally right ahead of Danny. The second he steps up to check it out, a massive slam drops right behind his back, totally throwing him off guard. But the absolute worst part is on the second floor. He aims his lens into a secured workout room and spots 3 heavy punching bags wildly swinging. He moves the camera to show the space is 100% empty and pulls the handles to prove they are deadbolted shut. Literally nobody could hit those bags that hard and just evaporate to make things even creepier. When he backs up downstairs and keeps the phone rolling, the mic still manages to capture random spooky sounds ringing through the pitch-black gym. What are your thoughts on this?